The law demands that to convict someone of torture and or murder, the state must prove beyond reasonable doubt that it was my client who caused the injuries, but did so on specific purpose of inflicting extreme pain and suffering.
The charges will be acts of torture, murder of a government employee, of losing a testicle.
You are about to enter the courtroom. The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final.
The charges will be acts of torture, not attempted murder. It's now been upgraded to murder of a government employee due to the death of Detective Jack Rico, and possessions of Class 2 or 3 weaponry.
Alright, thank you very much. Then can I please hear your opening statement, prosecution?
Can we enter our plea first?
Oh, yep, sorry, of course.
We're pleading guilty to all the firearms charges, not guilty to attempt to the murder and the act of torture.
Alright. Also, before I hear the opening statement, just be aware if there are any outbursts from anyone here, you will be held in contempt. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Alright. Prosecution, your opening statement, please.
On the evening of August 10th, 2025, Detective Jack Rico entered a warehouse in the course of his duties. He was met under the presumption of having a conversation, but was instead met with brutality. Within those warehouse walls, Detective Rico was not only assaulted, he was tortured, and later on succumbed to his injuries. He suffered multiple stab wounds, 3 of his fingers severed, and endured the surgical mutilation of losing a testicle.
Well, hello, I'm M100 Chief Jeremy Gunner.
So you were obviously called into the scene by police, correct?
Yes.
When were you cleared to enter the warehouse?
It was just after the dust had kind of settled, police moved in.
What did you observe upon entering the warehouse?
I was the first one through the door, reeked of gunpowder, blood all over the stairs. Got to the top of the stairs, it was just people everywhere.
What did you observe upon reaching Detective Rico?
He was quite pale after administering the first aid. Was his intestines perforating out of his abdomen.
Nothing further.
Thank you. Defense witness is all yours.
Where did Jack Rico pass away?
The individual dancing on the
Oh, yeah. Sorry, mate.
Where did Officer Jack Rico pass away?
I was not there for that one. That was the assistant chief.
To your knowledge, has a coroner report been done?
Negative. This death happened mere like half an hour ago.
So you have not identified the cause of death.
Examination done by the people in surgery, which was Assistant Chief Stephen Ross and Mike Jones, and I believe the autopsy is being done as we speak.
No further questions.
I wish to call CID Detective Michael Thompson to the stand. Mr. Thompson, can you describe your role in the events of August 10th, 2025?
My name is Michael Thompson. I'm a senior detective with the department. I was pulled aside by Jack on that day, said he received a call from an unknown number, and the person that called him tried telling them they had information about a dangerous organization. I approved the meeting with the source. I put an ankle monitor on him, and I had an undercover cop stationed nearby to watch over him, and I thought I had it all under control. I lost contact with Jack. There was no answer on the phone, no answers on the radios. I then called SWAT. I called in every unit that I could, and when we breached, I fought my way upstairs, and that's as much as I remember.
Michael Thompson, did you ever discover a knife at the scene of this crime?
I was met with gunfire straight from entry into the building. I had no time to look for a knife.
No further questions.
Can you state your name, rank, and position within the police department?
My name is Trevor Morris. I am the commander of Red, and I also am a SWAT operator.
So on the day of this incident, what was your roles and responsibility?
So I received a 32 call over the radio from Michael Thompson that a officer had gone radio silent after going to meet with someone in the building. As the highest ranking SWAT operator on at the time, I went down there, responded. As Michael said before, we rendered all officers that were available given the situation. On scene, we went through the front door to, I guess, see what was going on. As I went to go up the stairs, I did hear a lot of chatter, so we decided to pull back, reassess the situation and go from there. We then sent some officers in with pistols and some officers in with non-lethals, so tasers, as we do standard breaching operations. As a couple of the CID guys proceeded to push up the staircase, they were met with instant gunfire of Class 2, Class 3 weapons. I radioed to fall back as I was running the scene. As the highest ranking SWAT operator on scene at the time, I came up with a new plan, pushed up the stairs. We were then met with gunfire, lost a lot of officers there. So I think it was just me and a couple of officers left. Pushed up the staircase myself. I was meaning to incapacitate the person behind, threw a stun, and were able to down the last individual.
So you did encounter gunfire from outside of the building?
Correct, 2 people.
As a SWAT operator, is it fair to say that you are inclined to have an impressive knowledge of tactical positions and things like that, yes?
I would say extremely high.
Can you describe the position of the shooters inside and outside the building? After the gun battle, what was your observations of the following scene?
Blood. There was blood everywhere, bullet casings everywhere. It was stunk like gunpowder. Yes, it was given the position of the people and where they were down, it was going to be a gunfight no matter what, in my opinion.
Did you lay eyes on Detective Rico?
I did after we had managed to incapacitate all remaining.
What did the scene look like around Detective Rico?
It wasn't a good sight.
Nothing further.
Did you see anybody wielding a knife during this gunfight?
Did I see anyone wielding a knife? No, we were met with Class 3 and Class 2 gunfire immediately.
Did you recover a knife on scene?
I didn't search the bodies. I was there as
That's something about Mary here. Penal Code 1107, aiding and abetting. It is the finding of this court that all defendants present at the scene acted in concert, intentionally aiding, assisting, and facilitating the commission of the crimes in question prior to their completion. The law is clear. Those who aid and abet bear the same culpability as the direct perpetrators. Accordingly, this court finds the defendants guilty on all counts, including murder, act of torture, various weapons offences. In light of the severity of these offences, the court sentences each defendant to 500 months incarceration with 300 months credited as time served. Each defendant is further ordered to pay $700,000 in fines. The sentence is hereby entered into the record, and court is adjourned. Thank you, everyone.